Alright, we should be live. We're back. We're going to be drafting Spider-Man / through the Omenpaths. And we're back over 20k gold. So, time to start using gold again. Yeah, just picked up the booster pack in the store, so 3 now towards the golden pack. Yeah, I'm getting off to a late start today. I have a bunch of other stuff to do this morning. So, not gonna work on Norman today. We'll work on him tomorrow. Honestly, it's getting to be so brutal to cut things from him. He's actually down to the part where I'm cutting the worst version of each type of card in his deck to whittle him down to something more manageable, because he still needs to cut literally half the cards on the list, and there's nothing left on the list that isn't like actually good in the deck, so it's just about getting rid of the worst cards now each time. I don't know. I don't super care for Rizna, like Spinneret and Spiderling. I'm thinking this is Crobel and Scorpion Sting. There's also an argument to be made for taking like Wraith and something else, but if I took Wraith, it would probably actually be Mob Lookout at this point, because I don't see anything else in this pack that's worth taking. Excuse me. And if I did take Rizna, Galvanized Workforce or Rhino's Rampage probably, but yeah, I think I'm going to take the black cards. I've been doing a lot better with like black-blue than a lot of the other colors. That is a pigeon. I am looking at, well, Crash is almost definitely getting taken here. So even if I'm in villains, Madam Web still lets you cast instants and sorceries off the top, and you're still probably going to have some number of spiders. So she's not unplayable. Hydro Man is weird, and I think I would need a lot of controlling cards to run him. Lady Octopus is for Constructed, which apparently she's really good in, but the Pigeon is the best enabler if I take green or white in web cards. Well, I probably have to take white ones at this point, but if I got something like Mr. Negative or the Spot, that would be good to have, so I think I'm going to take Crash and City Pigeon here. Alright, so Black-Red I do worse with than Black-Blue, so I'm a little disinclined to Galvanize Workforce, even though it's a very good red card. Legitimately might just take Flash and Peter here. Yeah, I think that's the best out of this pack. Another Pigeon. Don't really like the Vision and its Vigilance too, so I can't even in-web with it. I think we're going to take Vulture. Could also take the blue-black land in case I want to splash for a blue card, which is possible, but yeah, I think we take these two. Alright, well, we wheeled Rinza. I'm going to take her in the Galvanized Workforce, even though I'm unlikely to run either of them, because they are the two best cards in the pack, I think. The other argument to be made was to take the rare for gem purposes and grab the 2-1 that puts a land on top of your deck. Fighter bot or whatever. Alright, well, at least I have a treat trolley now to splash with. So, there's that. Well, that is Mysterio, and Mysterio's pretty good. Common Crook. Aunt May is real strong, especially if I'm going to do... If I did some 3-color nonsense, gaining like 3 to 5 life off of Mysterio coming into play would be pretty good. I could also just take Mob Lookout for the card selection. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I don't actually have a ton of villains, because this is Spider-Man Noir. A handful of mono black creatures that aren't villains in this set. Riley, but we're nowhere near him. I'm probably just going to take Wraith here and Symbiote Suit, Daily Bugle, Cat Venom. I guess the Symbiosis. Grab the Symbiote Suit. Only a black-red dual land, so that's not helping. This pack kind of sucks for me. Alright, take this. And take the equipment, because it goes well with Wraith. Because I don't really like Starling. Like, it has decent stats is the weird thing. As a 5-mana 3/4 flyer. It has decent stats in this set. It blocks most things. Like, I think this is like one of the few flyers that consistently gets through it, but I still don't like it. Like, it never feels good when you play it. I never play and think, yeah, now I'm winning the game. It's always like, I spent 5 mana on this. If they kill it, I'm just going to be sad now. Alright, pick up another... Oh, for some reason I thought that was Common Crook, not Inner Demon Gangsters. Oh, we willed Aunt May. That is surprising, actually. I don't think Aunt May is supposed to go that late. We're building a okay red deck down in the sideboard. I take Data Scrubber, put this thing down there. Running these. Imposter Syndrome. Powerful if you can get it down, but blue is already a splash. I think this is just Spider-Man UK and Peter Parker here. Is it my black that's not good enough now? Am I supposed to be white-blue? I think I'm supposed to be white-blue at this point. The problem is now the black cards are the best things, but I don't think my black is actually good here, is the issue. But, like, maybe I can get a Cobalt or something in. Not really thrilled with Interception, but I think I'm going to take it anyway. Slide that down. We'll slide this down for right now. These are our playables, and then we'll try and figure it out from there. Like, if I can find the card, like, lands or something, I might splash for a black card, but there's a white-blue land. Makes splashing a lot easier when you have lands that fix for your 2 primary colors, also, because then you have a bit more room for an extra land or 2 on an off color. I don't want a second Vulture. I have 4 spiders right now for the Spider-Mobile. I think this is just the ballet. Alright, timeout. Definitely taking Experiment here. I think we take second Aunt May over Gallant Citizen. Affected Pastry. It's definitely this one. I think it's Aunt May. I think I have enough stuff going on. Alright, take a Pastry. A Flyer. To cast 5. My removal's kind of weak. I might actually want Temple Trap just as a thing to do that kills a creature. It doesn't even kill a lot. It kills a bunch of the problematic things, but I have like no web ups, no. I have no real interaction here. How many villains did I wind up with for Mysterio? 5? Okay, that's not actually bad. Like, he's already playable as Hill Giant mana, but for 2 bodies. So, if I get any other villains... Hey, let's see what we're looking at. Only need 3 cuts. So, Treat Trolley, because we're not splashing anything. Spider count is 4. Maybe I cut the second Aunt May, because the first one, like, I don't want to draw the second one and have it rotting in my hand, and I only have 2 ways to get past it, so. 3 ways, I'm sorry, I do have the data scrubber. It's target creature I control connives, right? So I can still connive onto Wraith, yeah. Maybe one of the opulent valets. They're good with Sarn here, Spider-Man UK, but yeah, okay. Deck seems medium. I have no good interaction, so if things start going sideways, they probably stay sideways, so I can't let the games drag on for too long. Well, that's a good way to stop the games from dragging on for too long. Let's have one of the best starts possible. Do need an island, obviously, but... Oh, don't shock my pigeon. Come on. Come on, OP. OP confirmed no fun. And I missed my land drop. That's a... Or missed, like, a land draw there. I didn't miss my land drop yet, but I'm going to next turn. Alright, gain my life. I don't draw land here. Alright. Can't complain. Yeah, they slowed me down so much by having the turn 1 shock. Not that it's even remotely unreasonable in this format to either have the shock in your deck or to have killed the pigeon there. I'm just mad that it actually happened and that I didn't get to do it. Okay. Alright. Things were bad, but now they're good again forever. Yeah, I'll have him back. So that way I can potentially cast 2 creatures if I draw, like, the other pigeon or Aunt May next turn. Then I get to draw a card. Versus having it out for board presence, which... There is a good argument to be made for doing that instead. Discarded. Oof. Big oof, actually. That is a lot of things going on now. Alright, see if I can get to eat one of their guys for free, or if they double block here, or nothing. Okay, nothing's good too. Let's hit him for 3. Yeah, let's webback Sarn so that I have a blocker, and cast the Spider-Mobile, so that way I have a backup blocker if they kill Peter here. The other way, they would have to kill Peter and then, like, Wrecking Ball or something, or Knife Trick the Spider-Mobile after I crew it in response. Obviously, they can still rumble with Kane over there, but... Alright, if they're going to do this, I'm going to attempt to trade the Spider-Mobile for the Citizen Spider. That's fine, just trade that off. The downside about Mysterio is that if I use him to double block Kane over there, then I lose the token regardless, because they'll kill Mysterio. But at the same time, I'm trading 1 creature for a menace creature at the end of the day. Like 1 card for the menace creature, so it's not the worst case scenario. Especially if I got them to use a knife trick there. I think I'm just running out Aunt May this turn then, and we're gonna discard the Drix thing. I think. Nah, I think we're keeping it. If I had drawn an island there, I would discard it so that I could keep the island in hand, but... not putting the counter on her actually cost me. Because they have... Also, 5/5 First Strike is just gonna wreck me because I have no removal. I have one spell in my entire deck that can deal with that, and I don't currently have it, so... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't win this game anymore. Like, legit, I can't win this game. I can't stop him. I can't block him. I have to run out Mysterio just so I can keep Kane from attacking, potentially, and that's still dead. Like, I'm still dead here. If they have nothing in their hand, I can't win this game. If these are 2 lands, and these are like 3 lands in a row, I still don't think I win, so... Okay, so yeah, we trade Mysterio and his token off for their Menace dude, effectively. Yep. Yep, nowhere near good enough. Hey, I still can't win. I'm going to die to their stupid lifelink dude. Yeah, it just drains me out. Like, either I chump here and take 3, go to 4, and then have to kill the 5/5 and then die the next turn. Literally die the next turn regardless. Alright. I mean, I'm still going to 1 next turn with my current game plan, so yeah. Yep. Yeah. This does not work. Take 1, go to 5. That thing dies. They attack me for 3 down to 2. Activate their guy, puts me to 1. If they can discard a cheap Mayhem card here, they actually just win the game. So. They still win the game if they can discard a cheap Mayhem card to the cat now. And then activate their guy. Nope. Alright. So yeah, they just drain me end of turn, untap, drain me. I knew the deck was not good, but that kind of sucked. All because they drew the... They had the shock in the opening hand, and I didn't get to get on board fast enough on the play. Like, they bought themselves so much time, and then by the time I was doing anything... Also, if I have discarded a spell to May there, I would have gotten the counter on her, and Shocker wouldn't have been able to kill her. Yeah, Shocker's surprisingly good in this format, honestly. I'm running 17 land, right? Like, the land draws have been kind of weak, when I usually run 16 in this format. Hey, whatever. You'll get to get crazy value from Mob Lookout. looting away cards I don't need. This counterspell I can't cast. I am running more planes than islands, but still. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, citizen. Swing one. Block. Web him. Scout back. Play an island. Cast a lookout. Third color. Another 2/1. Reasonable. I want to do this on the lookout because I don't want them to have a free roll attack with their guys next turn that they can web. But this doesn't feel great. Like, I don't want them to kill the 3/3 with like a Scorpion Sting and then get to web their 1/1 and draw a card. Seems like I lose that game real fast. Spider-Mobile down, then. I still don't feel like I have great attacks. I might start attacking with the Spider-Mobile next turn, though. Or 4 at them. Ah, good, they have a 6/6 the turn I decide to not leave up mana. Because of course they do. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Everything is awful. Can't cast any of my spells without turning down the mana for that. Alright, this is fine. I'll attack with their... I can't crew the thing because I only have a 1/4. Never mind. I'm thinking I can double block, but I can't double block. I need them to cast something first. That way I can tap down their dinosaur and... Yeah, no, this is gonna go very poorly. I'm about to O2 again. I have no interaction and no... Like, my draws have just been lining up very poorly, and I have not been playing optimally to make up for that, so... Oh, hey, they didn't cast anything pre-combat. They also didn't, Busy thing, they didn't pump their thing either, so they're casting something here. Oh, good, they can give their giant trampling creature Death Touch next turn. That'll work out well for me. Alright. But yeah, for mana efficiency's sake, I think I need to actually play that out. Countering their one Death Toucher is about as good as this is going to get for me, honestly. Alright, this is 2 to crew, so... It's going to be an 8/8. Gonna go to 6 here, most likely. Because I'm not blocking it while it has Death Touch and Trample. That seems terrible. Oh, now it's going to be an 8/8, but not... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could still technically kill it. They don't also put the counters on it, but... You know, assuming this works, and then I can kill the 3/5 afterwards. The 3, 6, 7, and the trigger is 8. we can kill the 3/5. No attacks, because my attacks are awful. On the bright side, only their 2/3 can really rumble here, and I could always do the thing with it. Yep, taking 4. I don't want to chump with the Mob Lookout because it's a villain, and I kind of need Mysterio right now to stabilize this board a little bit better. Getting 2 3/3s out of him. Alright, let's get this pain train rolling before we die. You. Got Mom and Dad. Yeah, I might have to put the equipment on the ground creature. Oh, good! So we get rid of Mysterio, we get rid of all my blockers, and then I die. Alright. Do you think that was the last card in their hand, or you think they drew it afterwards? Doesn't really matter, I am impossibly dead here. Yeah, I'm just very dead here. Okay, well that sucked. That sucked an awful lot. That was about as bad as it can possibly be. Yeah, like, no interaction in this deck at all. I'm actually using Temple Trap as a removal spell because I have nothing else to work with. So, it should tell you all you need to know about how bad this deck was. Yeah, my deck is not aggressive enough to win games quickly that I can afford to only have a couple removal spells in it, and yeah. I really shouldn't have avoided the red, I don't think, in that draft. I didn't want to draft red because most of my red-black decks have been like 1-2s and 2-2s at best. Whereas like the black-blue and the white-blue have tended to be better, but with absolutely no interaction whatsoever, besides a Temple Trap in the deck, yeah, it was not going to go well. Just takes one bomb to completely take over the game, or one thing that outmuscles all my stuff, and yeah, we got killed by a 6/6 trampling common creature, so. Alright, so that'll do it for this draft. If you're watching this live, I'll be back on in a minute. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.